pretty geeks. So I know this one is a long time in coming, but this is part 2 of our Storytime segment, Philos Means Lover. And yeah, I was gonna upload it 2 weeks ago, but I really wanted to make it a little bit longer, so I was waiting for the next section to come out, to put them all together, so that, you know, it's not like a super speedy video something. I don't know. So yeah, we're in the bathroom. I'm going to read to you in the bathroom because it's really loud at the moment. And yeah, let's get started. Language 307. It's one of the 2 AP courses that I have this semester. How great is it that I get my first experience staying away from home and get to prepare to start all over again in just 8 short months when it's over. Are you thrilled? Because I really and truly am to start over. It's so different. I've only been in the city for a few days, but it's damn lonely being surrounded by all these people. Mum says I'll not miss our old home soon enough. I suppose she thinks I'll be as adventurous as she was. The hills, though, they defined me. The teacher wants us to write something that introduces us. We're all being given class time to work on it. Part of me kind of just wants to scratch down some crap, but once I really get started. I Am by Philippa Akahoshi. I am the sum of yellow hair and kind smiles. I am the difference of creased dictionary pages and bad soup. I am the multiplicity of scuffed hostel staircases and cultural differences. I am the division of stuffed wardrobe chest and jaded bands. And nothing of note really occurred in anatomy. Nothing was even really explained. At least nothing that needs 3 centimeters of handouts. I did just realize that lunch occurs in our homeroom, however, so I spent the last 45 minutes trying to figure out how that all works. That's probably the most important part of the school day, and yet it's not in the handbook. What am I supposed to do? Starve? Yep, I'll probably starve. Going along with the written story, there is an additional link down below for what I imagine Pippa is listening to in her earbuds. You can go like it if you'd like. It's just another YouTube video. And yeah. Well, I made it to room A5. Some people have lunch trays. Others have those nice lunch bags, the kinds that can wipe clean and have matching backpacks and scarves and crap. I have a packet of Walker's cheese and onions in the same water bottle I've been toting around for the last 10 or so years. Dad got it for me before he left Mom. And me. It tastes and smells like old aluminum, but it doesn't leak. It's sweating almost as much as I am, though, as I eke open the door. That's the problem with those not quite open but unshut doors. They feel so unwelcoming, squeaking and groaning as if they're saying, "Look at this outsider." I can hear it through my buds. I shift the weight of the bag on my shoulder, scanning the room for an empty space before I enter it, my chin dangerously close to boring a hole into my own heart. Safely tucked into the farthest corner, I wrestle through my crisp, studying my new schedule and wondering what the hell I could possibly be doing in this room for 90 minutes. 90 long, long minutes. Which seems like a really long time away now that I can feel someone creeping around my curtain of hair. Hi, we have not fished together, right? I thought so when I first saw you. You must be one of those minors. Well, I mean, we all are. Are you a last year too? So you have 6th period, right? Independent study, right? Those little hands were on my packet, flipping through my schedule. So your name is Philippa, huh? I'm Anissa. You can call me Annie if you want. Where'd you get a sandwich? I asked. It smelled hot, savory. I could feel the fine hairs in my stomach roll pressed against as my poplin blouse, clammy now that I'm safely in my spot. It's from the canteen. Didn't anyone bring you down that way? They have this whole vegetarian bar, but you wouldn't even know it. And that's where the sausage rolls come from. And there's lots of other things too. Do you want to go down there right now? I can show you. She was already shuffling everything around her. Her things, my things. I slapped my hands down on it. No, I think that's all right, really. After 6 then, huh? She replied, tearing one of her rolls in half, handing it to me. I'm called Pippa, by the way. Thanks. Now, I'll spare you a few details, but turns out Anissa is a body painter. She points out quite a few other artists like me. Everyone in our homeroom is one, as she said. She's the only body painter here, though there are quite a few graphic artists, animators, and a few painters. And Esme is here. I didn't manage to make eye contact with her, obviously, but Anissa knows her the way that she knows everyone. She's a sculptor who kind of works in relief. I'll have to look up more about that because I only know a little bit. I keep imagining everyone here working studiously, but instead homework is out on everyone's desktops, topped with food and phones. The animated language is broken by the slamming of a door. A dark-haired man shambling in with multiple bundles that he slid across the oak desk and the floor behind it. All right, everyone, butts in chairs and eyes on me. My name is Mr. Ardoff, and this is your homeroom. During lunch, you report here. During study period, you report here. If you have no meetings, you report here. When you finish your studies for the day, you report here. Your cleaning schedules are on the board in front of you, as will be your accomplishments once you've done something of worth. Slumping into his chair, he finishes. I'm here if you need anything, with the exception of 3rd and 5th period, unless you're in my class. All right, he clapped. Now bring up your crap, signatures intact. Nisa grabbed my paperwork while everyone filed up to the front of the room. On the way out of the room, Mr. Ardoff called, "And superstar!" I turn to him as I readjust my shoulder bag, and Anissa gives me half a smile. Am I right to assume that Miss Anissa has only one name? He continues, waving my permission slip slightly. Yes, sir. You know, he says, you can choose either to disappear here, or you can make a name for yourself. Walk with me. With that, he gathered the rest of his books and talked to me about some of the great students that have walked the halls we were traveling. I have him as my professor next period, and I think that it's going to be a hell of a history lesson.
Alright, so that's everything that I have for you guys today. If you want to follow along or read back or read ahead or just check out some of the graphics that are available, the links to the story are posted on a blog down below. And yeah, I hope you guys have an absolutely great night, and I love you guys so much. Happy New Year!